an interstellar visitor is racing toward Earth at over 130,000 miles per hour, and it just got faster. NASA has detected something unusual. Comet 3I Atlas is accelerating in ways that scientists can't fully explain. With its closest approach to our planet coming on December 19th, one question is on everyone's mind. Will 3I Atlas hit Earth? Stay tuned because the answer might surprise you. When it was first spotted back in July, astronomers immediately noticed something remarkable. This thing was moving fast. We're talking about speeds exceeding 130,000 miles per hour, making it the fastest space rock entering our solar system that humans have ever detected. Now, interstellar objects are rare. Most comets and asteroids we see originated in our own solar system, orbiting the sun in predictable patterns. But 3I Atlas? It came from somewhere else entirely, possibly traveling for millions or even billions of years through the galaxy before randomly passing through our corner of space. The comet made its closest approach to the sun on October 29th, a point astronomers call perihelion. During this time, it disappeared from view because it was on the opposite side of the sun from Earth. But here's where things get interesting. According to a report from IFL Science and confirmed by NASA, something unexpected happened. As 3I Atlas swung around the sun and headed back out, observers noticed it was moving faster than predicted. NASA detected what they're calling a small extra kick, an acceleration that can't be explained by the sun's gravity alone. Now, before you jump to conclusions, this isn't completely unusual for comets. When comets get close to the sun, the ice and frozen materials on their surface heat up and start to evaporate, creating those beautiful tails we often see. This process, called outgassing, can actually create a kind of jet propulsion effect that pushes the comet slightly off course or speeds it up. Scientists believe 3I Atlas may have lost a significant amount of mass during its close solar encounter, which could explain the speed change. Think of it like a rocket burning fuel. As material jets off the comet's surface, it creates thrust in the opposite direction. But here's what makes this particularly intriguing. The comet also experienced a rapid surge in brightness as it approached the sun. Scientists studying the data reported that 3I Atlas appeared distinctly bluer than the sun, though they admit the reason for this remains unclear. These unusual characteristics have sparked intense scientific interest, and even some wilder theories, which we'll get to in a moment. Okay, so here's the question everyone wants answered. Is 3I Atlas going to hit Earth? The short answer is no, absolutely not. NASA has been crystal clear about this. The comet poses no threat whatsoever to our planet. Let me give you the numbers so you can understand just how far away this thing will be. On December 19th, 2025, the comet will make its closest approach to Earth. But close in astronomical terms is still incredibly far. It will pass by a distance of approximately 168 million miles, or about 270 million kilometers if you prefer metric. To put that in perspective, that's roughly times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. We call that distance an astronomical unit, or AU. So the comet will be nearly twice as far from us as the Sun is. That's not even remotely close enough to be dangerous. For comparison, the Moon is only about 240,000 miles away. This comet will be passing us at a distance nearly 700 times farther than the Moon. So you can rest easy. There's zero chance of impact. Zero. Now, even though 3I Atlas won't hit us, it does present an exciting opportunity for amateur astronomers and space enthusiasts. As we move into early December, the comet will emerge from behind the sun and become visible again, from Earth, at least for those with the right equipment. If you're in the northern hemisphere, keep an eye out in the coming weeks. The comet will appear to move northward across the night sky, gradually increasing in brightness as it approaches its closest point to Earth on December 19th. However, you'll need a fairly powerful telescope to see it. According to experts, you'll need a telescope with an aperture, that's the diameter of the main lens or mirror, of at least 30 centimeters, or about 12 inches. That's bigger than your typical beginner telescope, but many serious amateur astronomers have equipment in this range. After its December flyby of Earth, 3I Atlas will continue its journey out of our solar system, passing by Jupiter in March 2026, before disappearing back into interstellar space, likely never to return. Now, I mentioned there were some wilder theories about this comet, so let's address those. Harvard professor Avi Loeb, who's known for suggesting that some unusual space objects might have artificial origins, has proposed that 3I Atlas could potentially be an extraterrestrial spacecraft or technological artifact rather than a natural comet. Loeb has pointed to what he calls 10 anomalies about 3I Atlas, unusual characteristics that don't fit perfectly with typical comet behavior. These include its unusual acceleration, its brightness changes, and other factors. However, it's important to note that the European Space Agency and most mainstream scientists consider this to be theoretical speculation rather than the most likely explanation. The scientific consensus is that 3I Atlas is a natural object, an interstellar comet, and that its unusual behaviors can be explained by natural processes like outgassing and mass loss. That said, Loeb makes an interesting philosophical point. We know that not all objects in space are natural rocks because humanity has sent spacecraft out there. And if we can do it, it's theoretically possible that other civilizations could have done the same over the billions of years of cosmic history. The good news is we don't have to guess forever. The observations being collected now, especially during the December approach, should help scientists determine the comet's true nature with much greater certainty. So, to wrap this all up, will 3I Atlas hit Earth? No, not even close. It will safely pass by at 168 million miles away, nearly twice the distance to the sun, and poses zero threat to our planet. What we have instead is a fascinating scientific opportunity, a visitor from interstellar space racing through our solar system at incredible speeds, giving scientists a rare chance to study material from beyond our cosmic neighborhood. Whether it's a completely natural comet exhibiting some unusual but explainable behaviors, or something more mysterious as some have speculated, we'll likely know much more in the coming weeks as astronomers around the world point their telescopes skyward. Professor Loeb jokingly said he hopes 3I Atlas won't deliver any unwanted gifts for the holidays. Well, I think the gift is simply the opportunity to witness this cosmic visitor and continue humanity's age-old tradition of looking up at the sky in wonder. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more space news and science content. Drop a comment below and let me know, would you want to observe 3I Atlas if you had a powerful enough telescope? And what do you think it is? Natural comet or something more mysterious? Until next time, keep looking up.